and evening is nigh, I hurry to my blue heaven. This is Gene Austin speaking, and that's me singing My Blue Heaven, the song I introduced back in 1927. However, you didn't have to live through the 20s to remember the songs that I had the pleasure of either writing or singing. They're still singing them. Come on back with me and let's relive some of those crazy 20s. I asked you confidentially, ain't she sweet? Ain't she nice? Look her over once or twice. I asked you confidentially, ain't she nice? When my sugar walks down the street, all the little birdies go tweet, tweet, tweet. And in the evening when the sun goes down, it's never dark when she's around. She's so affectionate and awesome that when she kisses me, I still kiss. When my sugar walks down the street, the birdies go tweet, tweet, tweet. The birdies go tweet, tweet, tweet. Yeah, just for you. That's all I do, my dear. Lady.
Hey, this was the last bottle of that happy juice. I guess we'll have to drain the tank and drink the gasoline.
Don't worry, man. I got reinforcements on the way. Hey, you hear that? Just like a music cue at the Winter Garden. Drop the beat on that for a minute. Hey, Augie, I got a new cello player for our next record.
Yeah, I can
Oh, here's little Murdo.
Hi, everybody. Well, I got it, Mr. Austin. Fresh off the boat.
Yeah.
You can smell the salt.
Yeah, that's part of the recipe. You know, they float a herring in the bathtub. Okay, take it on inside, Murdo, and help yourself to a drink.
That'll be 100 fish, Mr. Austin.
Put it on the bill.
Mr. Austin, your bill's up to 900 now.
Look, when it hits 1,000, sell. Folks, I want you to meet the first chair cello for the Philharmonic.
Hey, Gene, I got something for you.
Oh, Charlie, no songs. Now, come on, have a drink, be somebody.
Yeah, I know, but you're going to be away 4 weeks. You want a top number ready when you get back. Now, this will be another My Blue Heaven, another Sleepy Time Gal.
Charlie, cut
another
the cork
fight with...
full of plug. This is a celebration.
Look, Gene, this song has got everything. Love, heartbreak, patriotism, and babies.
Hey, you left out home and mother.
Where do you think the babies come from? Listen, I'm coconuts about you, Hawaiian baby of mine.
That's poetry, Charlie. Real poetry.
Hey, Gene!
Yeah, boy.
Oh, say, Gene, I didn't get the check to cover those stock options.
What up?
Well, you know, the options on BW&K. If I don't get them, I'll have to sell. You understand, don't you, Gene?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but it's only $50,000.
Oh, okay.
Come, Harrison, let's dance.
Hey, Herb, Harrison's giving me some routine about a check. You take care of it.
Now, look, Gene, all of your royalties were in that envelope I gave Ruth. You're up to date.
50,000. I want to ask her for it.
Gene, I've been trying to make you understand the state of the industry will not hold
Herb,
still
will you
for
quit moaning low? This is old Gene asking you. What you drinking, Augie? Straight seltzer. Man, you won't ever be a musician till you can drink straight out of the bathtub.
Now, you listen. My father and my grandfather,
They both played fiddle for Franz Joseph on the Wiener Schnitzel circuit. Oh, boy. Now, don't spill a drop. John, now, don't fall. Hey, Norton, how about this party? Beats a midnight sailing on a Leviathan, doesn't it?
Mr. Austin, this is the hurricane season. If we're going to get to Florida, we better get going while the weather's still good.
Man, I can't break up the party on account of a little storm I didn't even hear. Tell you what, we'll shove up as soon as the party tapers down a little. Hey, honey. How about a little drink? You better come on back. It's a great party.
Is it wrong?
A little bit.
Gene, we were supposed to leave at 10:30.
Well, honey, we got to say goodbye to our friends, don't we?
Sure. Sure we do. Well, why don't you just forget about sailing altogether? You can stay tied up here for the whole 4 weeks and break the world's record for farewell parties.
What you talking about? We made up we'd take this trip, didn't we?
Sure. Sure we did. Alone.
Well, honey, we're going to be alone once we shove off. Now, let me be.
How many bottles did Murdo bring? Enough to last you to Florida?
What you want me to do, sit across from you for 4 weeks with you hanging crepe like you worked in a funeral parlor?
Oh, I haven't noticed you lately sitting around too long.
Honey, you are so right. I can get kind of words out of a peephole and a speakeasy door, and I get from you.
Yeah. Yeah, sure you can. Maybe you think I like having you dumped on the front door like a sack of dirty clothes. I'm sorry. Oh, Gene, maybe it'll be different on this trip. Maybe I won't get so mad at you. Maybe you won't feel that way about me.
Sure, honey. Maybe. Hey, what's going on? Hey. Oh, man! You sure are lucky. What kind of fish is this you pulled in my sail?
And President Hoover's assurance to the Senate that the decline in business activity was only temporary. The storm that lashed the Atlantic seaboard southward to the Carolinas has caused great damage to coastal shipping. Still unreported is My Blue Heaven, the small yacht which left New York 3 days ago carrying crooner Gene Austin and his wife to a Florida vacation. Coast Guard vessels are searching the area off the Carolina coast. This concludes the evening news report. Stay tuned for the Shut-In Club with friendly Freddie Fuller.
Hello there. This is friendly Freddie Fuller, and this is the Shut-In Club. A little melody, a little comfort and companionship for all you folks out there in Radio Land. But first, a song. A song by one of your beloved favorites who at this very moment faces destiny in a tiny cockle shell out on the bosom of the heaving Atlantic. Shut-ins, I know you join me in prayers for the safety of our own Gene Austin, fighting the mightiest battle of them all, struggling for his very life. Gene, wherever you are, we're all pulling for you. And now, his song, Ramona.
Nothing but fog now. Storm's blown out.
Oh, well, let's get out of here. Did you listen to those fiddles? Oh, man, I wish I could get that Augie Knopf in a New Orleans funeral march one time, teach him a real beat.
Austin, where are we?
Carolina Islands. Somewhere off Cape Fear.
Well, why can't we go ashore now?
The dinghy was washed overboard in the storm. Only thing to do is to swing on the hook till the fog lifts so we can get our bearings. Nothing to worry about. We got plenty of supplies.
Yes, I see.
I'll go to the galley and bring some coffee.
You have to go. I'm not going to try to talk to you. Just wasn't any chance, that's all.
Hey, I was just going to see if I could help him make the coffee.
Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt Friendly Freddie's Shut-In Club for a bulletin. A wrecked dinghy washed up on a Carolina beach confirms earlier fears that Gene Austin, America's most popular singer, is dead. Coast Guard authorities give little hope that the man who sang his way into...
I'm not dead, you hear that? I'm not dead.
Gene, what's the matter with you?
They do that down in the bayou country. You want to kill somebody, you dig a hole out in the swamp and you put a tombstone with his name on it, you leave it open, he's going to find it.
Honey, that's voodoo. You don't believe in that.
Well, there ain't going to be no open grave in a swamp waiting for me. I'm not dead, you hear that? I'm not dead.
Mr. Austin, all right?
Oh, he's a little upset. Just found out he was dead.
We continue our memorial program for Gene Austin. Only 5 short years ago, Austin came out of the relative obscurity of vaudeville and music publishing to become the brightest star of the new phonograph record business. As a song plugger for various publishers, Austin started humbly as a peddler of other men's music, playing and singing vaudeville.
You used to be. I know what you are today.
How about that one, Mr. Mayor?
Austin, do you really like that song?
Well, sure, Mr. Mayor. I wouldn't try to quick talk you. I mean, I got songs in my catalog I wouldn't sing to an alley cat.
I know, I never tell with you. I don't mean any offense, Austin, but you got about as much voice as a turtle.
Yeah, I've been told Jolson's got nothing to worry about.
Yeah, every song plugger in the business comes in here and tries to tell me he's got another lost chord in ragtime. I don't know.
Well, I do, Mr. Mayor. I mean, now, I've been messing around with songs for a long time.
Uh-huh.
I can tell you a lyric and a melody that's going to be a hit, like a baker can tell you before he takes the bread out of the oven whether it's any good or not. Now, listen, I got one here, I guarantee. I wrote it myself.
Oh, you write them, too?
Well, I scratch a little.
How come you do me like you do? How come you do me like you do? Why do you try to make me feel so blue? I ain't done nothing to you. Do me right or let me be, 'cause I can beat you doing what you're doing to me. How come you do me like you do? How come you do me like you do? How come you do me like you do?
You listen to me, Mr. Mayor. I'm going back to Tit to conduct Victor Herbert's apparatus. This is not for a musician.
All right, Maestro August, what happened?
That Hammond man. How much wax can we waste on that shouting? How many times can I tell him, no, stand here. Sing up at the horn. Don't scream. Don't jump up and down. I didn't have this trouble when I recorded the Great Carouse.
Look, Maestro, Memphis has guaranteed us $50,000 to record the old man's songs. Now, he's very big down there.
Yeah. Mr. Mayor, a recording cone is a delicate instrument. You cannot treat it as if it was a wedding in Memphis, Tennessee.
Okay, I'll talk to her.
Yes.
Say, Austin, you come from Tennessee, don't you?
Oh, Louisiana.
Well, it's the same thing. Come on along. I think you might be able to help us. It's a fellow named Blind Hammond.
Yeah?
Sings some kind of country song.
All right.
Yeah, I think you might really be able to help us.
Look down, that moon.
George M. Clay. Al Jolson.
Elgama, what's the matter?
Who's there? You come from down home?
Well, close to. What's troubling you?
Well, I don't know rightly, mister. Down home, I gets little boy to lead me around. And I sings at weddings and funerals and birthdays. And I pass the hat, and I do fine. And then they set me up here. I didn't mean to spoil no records. But when I sing, I just can't point my voice into one place. I got to move when the spirit hits, and I got to shout. If I feel it, I tried. I forget. Well, they best send this old blind man back home.
Oh, Tom, it's not so hard. You just got to learn that certain sounds pick up a little louder than others, and certain vowels you have to turn away. What song were you singing?
Oh, just plain old blues. Muddy Water.
Oh, that's a Delta song. Now, you listen.
Muddy water all around my feet. Muddy water up and down the street.
Oh, that's a real down-home voice.
Just the Lord's own shelter, way down on the Delta. Muddy water in my shoe, rocking to those low-down blues. Oh, peace.
You ever worked with one of those before, Austin?
Well, a couple of times.
Uh-huh. You think that you could sound like him?
Now, wait a minute, Mr. Mayor.
Now, look, Memphis has guaranteed us 50,000 records with Blind Hammond's name on the label.
You mean me fake 'em? What about Hammond?
This record making is like hollering your heart down an empty barrel. It don't make me no never mind.
Sure, you want to place your publisher's songs, don't you?
Well, sure.
Yeah, how about that song you were just singing to me, the one you wrote yourself?
How come you do me?
Yeah, that's the one. I tell you what, I'll let you record that under your own name if you'll record all the Blind Hammond records that we need,
Well?
And I'll throw in $15 a song.
Okay. Okay, that sure beats split weeks in vaudeville.
Oh, well, now don't that beat the cause? I'm going to sit back like a highfalutin Beale Street lady and hear myself sing.
How come you do me like you do? How come you do me like you do? Why do you try to make me feel so blue? I ain't done nothing to you. Yes, sir, that's my baby. No, sir, don't mean maybe. Yes, sir, that's my baby now.
5'2", eyes are blue. Boy, what those 5 could do. Has anybody seen my gal? Sleepy time, gal. You're turning night into day. Sleepy time, gal. We've danced the evening away.
No, who cares?
I don't.
You glad to be off the road?
Oh, boy, yeah. Where are we going to stay tonight? At the Berwick?
No, I'm going to get us a real apartment. I'm tired of living out of suitcases. I want you to have a permanent place to put your hairpins and your cold cream and your perfume.
Is that what being married means to you, a permanent lease on a medicine chip?
Well, honey, I may be young, but it seems to me I've been traveling a long time, and you know, it's been more like home with you the last 3 weeks than the whole rest of my life.
Some home for you. 3 weeks of one-nighters and a split week at Rochester.
Oh, honey, you know what I mean. Home is... Well, home is...
Where you hang your hat.
Oh. Well, where we hang them together. Listen, I'm going to get me my job back as a song plugger. And those records I made been selling some. There's these couple of bucks rolling in. Looks pretty ahead, don't it? 52 weeks solid.
Gene? Gene?
Hiya. How are you? Listen, I don't think you've met my vaudeville partner, Ruth Warren.
Well, no, I don't believe that I have. How do you do, Miss Warren?
Well, Jean left out one little thing. We were married between the matinee and evening show in St. Paul a couple of weeks ago.
You were married?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. Say, where you been keeping yourself the past couple of months? I haven't found any trace of you.
Oh, we've been out on the road. Split weeks and one-nighters.
And I'm just dying to get myself into a tub that I can put both feet into at the same time.
Listen, Herb, we came right over from the station. We're kind of at liberty now, and I thought maybe I could pick up coffee and cakes making some more records for you. Listen, I got one I wrote myself I think you might like.
Gene? Where'd they book you? Loewy's Yukon?
What you mean?
Haven't you heard?
What? What's the mystery?
Oh, boy, I have got a surprise for you. Here we are.
What's this?
For your songs.
Oh, you paid me for those $500.
That was just the guarantee against royalties. Go ahead, open it. Of course, that's just up to the first of the month. There'll be another check on the 30th.
This is for $73,000.
That's right. Coffee and cakes. Gene, you haven't got anything to worry about anymore.
Oh!
Here I go singing low. Bye-bye, blackbird. Where somebody
placed thumbs down on a proposal to hold a mass memorial meeting for singer Gene Austin at the Hippodrome. We had trouble enough at the Valentino funeral, the commissioner said. Now, continuing the highlights from the life of the popular singer, a song introduced by Gene on records.
What's he saying about me in there?
Nice things.
Sure, you don't speak ill of the dead, do you?
You're not scared because they're saying you're dead, are you?
No. No, it's all lies anyway. Did you hear him say I made $10 million?
Well, didn't you?
To tell you the truth, after I got over a couple of hundred, it was all conjure money to me.
What's that?
It's a Bayou fairy tale. You find a chest of gold out in the swamp, and then when the moon comes out, it disappears. That's conjure money. Only in New York, it's not the Bayou witch men steal it from you. It's the Yale graduates on the curb exchange.
Gene, what are you... Finish the bottle, huh?
Huh?
It's cold out here in the fog.
Cold and wet, like a hole dug in a swamp.
Come on inside, and I'll turn that radio off.
No, leave it on. It's fitting to have a memorial service for the dear departed, isn't it? Gives you a chance to figure. Think back. You hear that? I made that the same day I did Blue Heaven. I knew how to pick them. I could just close my eyes and tell you how they'd be. I didn't need no song plugger chasing my coattails telling me what to say.
All right. So it was stolen from Chopin. At least it's original. Nobody ever used it before. Listen, Mr. Mayor. Listen to this tune and tell me if it wasn't made in heaven for Gene Austin. Listen. At the White House the other day, what did President Coolidge say? Voto, vodio, dio day. Now senators say, hey, hey.
Charlie. No, Charlie.
Mr. Mayor, one word from you to Gene, please. I've got an opportunity in Florida real estate. All I have to do is to ask Gene to record it and I get a bonus.
Charlie, it's not for Gene.
What do you mean? Every song plugger in town has an Austin record going for him. What's the matter with me? Have I got the measles?
Charlie, Gene picks his own songs. It's in his contract.
Well, he could pick one of mine. Maybe I should send him a case of scotch.
He's got a case of scotch. Look, his recording session is almost over. I'll tell you what I'll do, Charlie. You come on in there. I'll let you ask him yourself.
On the girl of my dreams, she's the sweetheart of McKay.
All right, boys, hand pick.
Yeah,
Yes. What do you mean? Arthur was concertmeister on the Dam Rush. Carl Donato played 2 years in the pit for Chu Chin Chow.
Well, I feel like I'm pulling a mule through cold molasses.
Look. The time signature is 3/4. Tam, tap, tap, tam, tap, tap. It's the same in the Sweet Art of Sig McKay as it is in your aunt's house.
Yeah, maybe, but somebody's dragging.
Well, Gene, baby, how'd it go? Huh?
Oh, pretty good so far.
This is the Victor Talking Machine Company, not in Madame Levin's place in New Orleans. 3/4 is 3/4. Tam, tap, tap.
Gene, I got a couple of great tunes for you.
Hey, where's everybody going?
Oh, it's just a 4-hour session, Gene.
What about this Donaldson song?
Oh, well, it was getting kind of late, and some of the boys have to make a curtain uptown, so I figured we'd save
So
that
you just
song.
left it till the last. I get a right to pick my songs, don't I?
I got just the right one for you, Gene. It's got everything. It's got sing.
Listen, if I want to do this Donaldson song, I'm going to do it.
Yeah, sure. You tell him, Gene. You tell him. Listen, I got a great number for you, an Irish ballad. John McCormick stuff.
Charlie, will you get your dog songs out of my hair? Now listen,
Gene. Listen, I got a chance to get in on the ground floor. Florida real estate. Look, all I got to do is to place a couple with you, and that's all I have to do. Just
Charlie, I wouldn't sing one of your 2-bit songs to a drunk tramp on Saturday night.
Yeah. Austin, right now you sell like there was a free Pierce Arrow with every record. You've got money you haven't folded yet. Every girl in her teens who gets wrestled around in a rumble seat does it to one of your records on a portable Victrola. Well, I can remember when you schlepped the catalog around begging someone to use one of your numbers, and it wasn't so long ago. Just figure that out, Austin. Just think about that. When you're stuffing those 20s in a mattress. You aren't any different now than you were then, and someday... Gene, look, I got a surefire ballad, not a dry...
Herb, I'm going to do this Donaldson song.
Oh, too late anyway, Gene.
Hey, Pop, you read music. Here. Arnie, play the piano for me, will you? I got a piano and a cello. Hey, let me hear that whistle. Okay, that's good. Stick around, will you? Okay. Herb, tell that man there to get the wax ready.
Now listen, Gene, a piano, a cello, a whistler. The Victor Company's got a reputation.
Herb, will you just hush, man? We're trying to work here. Now, look, we're going to take it about like this. Okay, that's great. Hey, Charlie, about that Florida deal, will 500 help you?
Sure, Gene. Oh, thanks.
Okay, Pop, you with us? Well, let's try it.
Day is ending, birds are wending back to the shelter of each little nest they love. Night shades falling, lovebirds are calling, but what makes the world go round? Nothing but love. When whippoorwills call and evening is nigh, I hurry to my blue heaven. A turn to the right, a little white light will lead you to my blue heaven. You'll see a smiling face, a fireplace, a cozy room, a little nest that's nestled where the roses bloom. Just Molly and me, and baby makes 3. We're happy in my blue heaven.
Mrs. Austin?
Bring them in.
Come on, fella. You're home now. Come on. Right in here. Right in here. There's an easy chair for you right there. Oh, huh? Oh, boy. He's all right. He just naturally passed out.
Where did you find him?
He found me. He came up to my place on 125th Street about 12 o'clock. Said he was celebrating making a new record. My Blue Heaven or something.
Was he like this then?
No. But he was on his way. I got to admit, I didn't discourage him none. You see, I play the piano, but I make my place pay off on booze. Oh. This is his. Of course, I took out my $162 I had coming.
Oh, wow.
Well, he set up drinks for an awful lot of folks.
Thanks.
I tried to get him home, but for one thing, he had A.C. Herschel with him. And you just don't break up a party when Ace is at the table. Well, I guess I better get going.
I guess you're anxious to get on home.
No, I gotta get back to my club. Things are just warming up there.
Good night, thanks.
He sings real nice blues for a white man. Good night. Oh, I got something here. Ooh, it's a good thing I was with friends. I got a surprise for you. Surprise. I got it off A.C. Herschel. He bought it for some blonde and she dumped him. Go on, put it on. Go on, it's all right. It ain't hot. I made A.C. show me a receipt from Tiffany's.
Gene, I've got to talk to you.
Honey, I stayed out a little bit late, but I have to get away. I have to relax.
Gene, you had $5,000 in cash when you went out this afternoon. Honey, you've got exactly 22 left.
Oh, well, let me see now. I gave Charlie Cassidy $500 at the studio. Get in on the ground floor of Florida real estate. I told him, don't get your feet wet. You get it? The ground floor. And then I bought some drinks for some folks. Oh, and I bought some radio stock off that Yale boy.
Gene, you don't know anything about stock.
Well, honey, I couldn't tell him that. And I made a down payment on the bracelet. I flipped him double or nothing for the rest.
How much did it cost?
Well, oh, what does it matter? We got plenty. We got money we ain't folded yet.
No, I think we were better off when we were playing split weeks for $37.50.
How you figure that?
At least we worked together, and I had something that I could share with you.
You don't like the billing these days. It's not Austin and Warren anymore. That's eating on you, isn't it?
Gene, will you please listen to me? Will you please listen to what I'm saying? To have the money and everything, well, that's wonderful, and I'd be foolish if I didn't say that.
Then what's the matter?
It should make what we've got better. Easier, don't you see?
No, I don't. You got a maid, we got a cook, we got a Pierce hour. You can have anything you want. This didn't come in no Cracker Jack box, you know.
Gene, I get so mad at you because you know what I'm talking about. Oh, it's simple. It's so simple they write pop. Will you stop running away say, will you please listen to what I'm saying?
Running nowhere.
Jean, do you remember when we were first married? When we came off the road? Oh, wow, we had something together and there wasn't a hotel room poor enough to spoil it for us. Now, why can't we have that again? And then all the money and all the rest, well, that would just be extra, huh?
Well, sure, honey, that's... Listen, you know I love you. You know, when I sing those songs about loving and mooning and crooning and... Well, you know I'm thinking about you, because that's the only way I can make them sound real. Like that one this afternoon. You'll see a smiling face, fireplace, cozy room. That's what we're looking for, huh? I mean, the words, they make it sound real square John, but the feeling, that's for real. So, there's no sense in worrying about anything. You just forget everything else. Just close your eyes.
I don't want you making love to me because you don't want to hear what I'm saying.
I told you I was listening
Gene,
to
what are
you.
you going to have left when all of this stops?
It's not going to stop. You know how many records I sold this month?
We're not talking about money.
Well, it sounds like it to me.
All right, then I am. What's the matter with you? You throw it away just as fast as it comes. It burns in your hands. You've got to give it away or drink it up or throw it in some sewer in Wall Street. You're like a kid. Yeah, you're like a kid who stole a handful of cookies and then stuffs them in his mouth before somebody catches them.
What you want me to do, stuff it in some hidey hole like a pack rat?
It doesn't
Now
have
listen,
to...
honey, you listen to me. You think I can tell Charlie Cassidy and the rest of those boys to just stand in the road and eat my dirt? Because old Gene's something wonderful and special, and he gets all the cake, and the rest of you guys can just choke on dry grits. Well, honey, listen, they know better. They've been in this music business before I was dry through the night. There ain't nothing worse than a winner who stuffs everything in his pocket and walks out before some loser hits him for a couple of bucks.
You didn't win your money in a dice game.
Honey, it ain't their fault I was the lucky one. You want me to be mean and tight? You want me to sew up my pockets with a fish line?
You don't listen?
Honey, listen to me. I have seen this in a cotton patch. When mean and tight and pinching was all that kept my folks going between planting and reckoning time. My old aunt, hiding out in the back door with the preacher at the dooryard because she was ashamed she grudged him sitting at the supper table.
Gene, maybe if we got away for a little while, just the two of us alone, maybe we'd find that something again. And we'd find that something to hold on to when all of this stops.
It's not gonna stop. You hear that? You ain't scaring me. You got no right to talk to me about giving my friends when I got it. You ain't no different than Charlie Cassidy, only you don't have to mess around with alligators on Florida real estate, because you got in on the ground floor of Gene Austin.
You're afraid to listen to me. Afraid.
Honey, Honey?
Baby makes three. We're happy in my blue heaven.
And now his tragic death seems to write a fitting end to an era. Now we continue our all-recorded Austin Memorial program with another of the many songs he introduced, Melancholy Baby.
Man, it's a rare privilege sitting comfortable and listening to your burying words.
I'm going to turn it off.
Oh, leave it on. Makes a piker out of a drowning man. You only have to see your life flash by in a couple of seconds. I got a whole memorial program to take me back.
Gene, if I could have only made you No, you. I tried to talk to you, but I just end up mad.
Yeah. And I end up at Texas's place. The Tonys and Tubbs. Half the time I was crawling around town, I was just looking for a place where the noise was so loud I wouldn't have to think. As they said, every record had to be better than the last one. If you wasn't going up, you must be going down. All that hot wax eating on me. Nice and smooth, waiting for me to fill it up. You know, I think that was the big trouble. There's always something waiting for me. Waiting for me.
Have you found him? Where is he? Tell me. I could at least take a hand in the pinochle game.
Yeah.
But this isn't like the old days. I got to pay the men from the call.
All right, in the old days, we didn't have the radio given away for nothing what we're trying to sell.
So where's Gene? I'll tell the boys to go away before I get to pay them another hour?
No. Hold him. I'll phone Ruth once more. Maybe she's heard from him.
Yeah, sure. I'll give him one more hour. Fill me in, boys.
Pay the 6-bit protection.
Oh, business, my piano-playing friend, is bad all over. You know how much I was worth in September? $1 million.
That's a lot of greenbacks.
Oh, no, anything but greenbacks. It was all on paper, on margin, on option. Fairy gold.
Conjure money.
And all of a sudden, the princess kissed the handsome prince, and he fell 27 points before the ticker could catch up. Then he turned into an ugly frog. Hey, Tubbs, got any more liquor?
Nope, she's all gone.
All gone. You know, I know a fella, Yale, 26, who jumped out of a window. At least he had the good taste to land in front of the Harvard Club.
Oh, now, come on. It's not that bad. That radio stock you sold me is still good.
It is a testimonial to the lithographer's art. Gene, my boy, let us face the sad truth. You and I are in the same profession. We sell dreams. You are the national voice in the shower bath. But the soap bubble has burst. Let us hold hands and slither quietly down the drain.
Oh, not old Gene. I still know this music business. I can tell you a hit song when I hear it. That's always music in the bank.
Oh, there we were, all of us with our pockets full for no good reason. Sing a song of margin, bottles full of rye.
That's gin. I got a recording station today. Go down there, make a few records, and start bringing in the sheaves. 6 bits a record, and the money rolls in.
You got a session? You better get downtown.
Oh, let them wait. They'll wait for me.
Gene, my friend, you are managing to overlook one thing. We haven't got 6 bits. We are down to our keys, an old toothpick. We are finished, Gene. A lead quarter. Look in your pocket and see.
I don't have to, as long as those records are rolling along. Merrily rolling along.
I don't know. How about Tony's?
Honey, we tried every speakeasy anybody ever heard of.
Oh, Herb, I am sorry.
Well, it's not your fault, Ruth.
Another 5 minutes. We got to pay another hour. Shall I tell the boys to leave?
Okay, go. Now, come on in. Everybody find a seat. We'll break up this party here in a couple of minutes. Gotta sing some songs. Augie, you don't mind a little distinguished company, do you? Found him across the street at Harris. Hey, Herb, tell the man in there to get the wax in the oven.
Gene, you haven't even run through the numbers yet.
Oh, listen, Herb, I found a new one. Played it last night. I don't know how... Murdo, how many times I played the song? Oh, maybe 6, 10. Yeah, not a dry eye in the house. Legs, Diamond, A.C. Herschel, Dutchman, every one of them, crying like babies. Listen to this. When they changed my name to a number, they broke my mother's heart. Dedicated to little Murdo's brother up at Dannemora.
Where they changed my name to a number, all my happy days
to pay for a crime I didn't do.
How about that? Lovely. Honey, I'm working. How about that song, Herb?
It's not for you, Jane.
Oh, look at Little Murder.
Well, Little Murdo and Legs Diamond are not exactly the record-buying public, such as it is these days.
What's she talking about? Murder bought a record one time.
Look, Jane, you know why people bought your songs? You know why My Blue Heaven sold 7 million copies? Because you sang songs the way a boy sings in a girl's ear while he's dancing with her.
What you mean, sang?
You won't listen to me. Please, listen to me.
He's talking foolish.
Radio is killing us, Gene. Nobody's going to pay 75 cents for a Gene Austin record when they can hear it for nothing, not these days.
Oh, they'll pay plenty. It's the end of the month, isn't it? You got a nice, pretty little white envelope for me, haven't you?
Yeah, I gave it to Ruth.
You got my royalty check?
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's not going to do you any good unless I sign it.
I know. Hey, Gene.
Honey, what do you want?
Gene, I thought maybe if we could get away for a little while, just the two of us.
You still trying to get me on that boat?
Oh, I called up North, and then he can have it ready to sail at 10:30. What do you...
What you want to go bucketing off in a little old boat for?
Because I want to be alone with you. And because I promised myself that before I, do anything else...
What else?
Now, you listen to me, Gene. I'm going to be waiting for you on that boat, and if you're not there, well, I'm just going to leave without you. Now, that's clear, isn't it?
Honey, what you carrying on for?
Because I love you, and I...
Come on.
If you're not there, I guess I'll take that as an answer, huh? Excuse me.
Honey, all right, honey, I'll be there. Save me from a crepe-hanging woman. You going somewhere, Gene? Yeah, I'm gonna take a little cruise. I got a yacht down in the stall just eating up feed. Hey, why don't y'all all come on down? We'll have a going-away party.
I don't believe that's what Ruth meant.
What you talking about? Ruth wouldn't forgive me if I didn't bring our friends down to say goodbye. Now, everybody, come on. I want everybody in my party. We can all get happy. Come on.
I'm sorry, Gene. I guess there really wasn't any sense to this trip after all. I thought maybe if we could just get away alone, or maybe just talking together would be enough. But that farewell party and the storm and the radio scaring you and everything.
Yeah, I was scared, wasn't I? Seems to me like I've been scared for a long time. That's why I whooped up that party. Everybody come on down. Give me some bushes to hide behind.
Gene.
Honey, did you ever pick up a wallet on April Fool's? Just hold it in your hand and wait for somebody to pull that string and take it away? Conjure money. What's a little old country boy like me got a right to be such a big man for? What'd I really do for all that money? That don't make no sense. What'd I say that for?
Oh, Gene, because that's how you feel, isn't it?
Well, we ain't gonna worry like that anymore. We'll get the good out of the money this time. I'll make a whole album full of records and we'll sock it away.
No, Gene, no.
What's the matter?
It's over, Gene. The millions, there just aren't going to be any more.
Oh, now what you talking about? Herb gave you that envelope with the royalty check, didn't he?
Yeah.
I know why. He couldn't trust me with it. It'd be like giving a baby a sack full of candy to play with.
That's not why he gave it to me. Gene, he gave it... This check is for $112.23.
112. $0.23. Wow. It is over, isn't it?
And it isn't
Big
coming
money.
back.
Now, maybe this is just a bad
No,
week.
Gene, no. Now, listen to me. It's over, and telling yourself some bayou fairy tale isn't going to change it.
Yeah, that's the truth. And no fairy tales and no whooping it up and no drunk parties gonna change that. Oh, it's finally happened. What am I going to do? It's over, the whole thing.
Gene, how old are you?
30, what do you
Oh,
mean?
you're only 30.
Honey, I'm trying to look at the truth for one time in my life.
Okay. And the truth of the matter is that the big money, the easy money, is over. Oh, but Gene, you can still work and you can still sing. You're only 30.
Yeah, and I got a whole life ahead of me. But $5 a day for $37.50.
It's gonna be a lot more than that. Well, we're not exactly broke, you know.
It's like starting all over again.
Is that bad?
You want to go out on the road with me?
I don't mind.
No, it's tough. We're not used to it.
Might as well try it, huh?
Yeah, we got nothing to lose. I never was much good hitched to a rail anyway. And I promise you something. I won't throw it down no mud hole this time.
Mr. Austin, fog's breaking up. There's lights about 4 or 5 miles. We can head for the mainland.
Okay. Okay, let's get underway. Boy, they're gonna be surprised when they find out Gene Austin's still alive.
I guess there's not many of us get a chance to look back and see our lives lived over again. That is a part of it. But that's how it happened. My, the things you won't do when you're young. My. Well, I'm still writing and singing songs. I'm back selling papers at my same old stand. In fact, I've just written a brand new song and recorded it for the RCA Victor Company called Too Late, and I'd like to sing it for you. It may be too late to say I'm sorry. Too late to cry. For tears won't wash away the wrongs of yesterday, or paint a pretty rainbow in the sky. It may be too late to say I love you, though it's never too late to try. It may be too late to say I'm sorry, sweetheart. Still, it's too late to say goodbye. It may be too late to say I'm sorry. Too late to cry. For tears won't wash away the wrongs of yesterday, or paint a pretty rainbow in the sky. It may be too late to say I love you, though it's never too late to try. It may be too late to say I'm sorry, sweetheart. Still, it's too late to say goodbye.
And now for the names in tonight's cast.
It may be too late to say I'm sorry.
George Grizzard is currently appearing in the Broadway comedy hit The Happiest Millionaire.
Too late to cry. For tears won't wash away the wrongs of yesterday, or paint a pretty rainbow in the sky.
It may be too late to say I love you, though it's never too late to try. It may be too late to say.
All of the music on this program was specially pre-recorded by Gene Austin himself. Too Late, the new song introduced this evening, and an album of music from the Gene Austin story are now available at your record dealer.